Hi, today we will go over concepts that could really appear in the next Melon Sandbox update. And these are not just ideas for the sake of ideas, all of them are based on what already exists in the game. But at the same time, they make the gameplay much more interesting. So let's go straight to the first concept. The first concept is the updated volcano. And importantly, the volcano itself is already in the game. But right now it works very simply. The concept is to add a full-fledged eruption. That is, not just lava, but an event. For example, the volcano starts shaking, smoke appears, and then a release of lava and particles. And the most interesting thing is the interaction. Because in Melon Sandbox everything is tied to physics, if you add temperature and influence on objects, metal heats up, wood catches fire. NPCs take damage. And then it becomes not just visual, a tool for experimentation. Personally, I like this concept because it enhances the existing mechanics. Nothing needs to be invented from scratch, just make it deeper. The next concept is new NPCs. And here it is also important, most of them already exist. But two new types are added that stand out a lot. The first is the lava NPC. It is interesting because it can interact with the environment. For example, he constantly deals damage nearby, can set objects on fire, leaves lava after destruction. So it's no longer just an NPC, but an element that affects the scene. And it fits very well into the style of the game. The second is the strawberry NPC. On the contrary, it's as fragile as possible. And this is also interesting from the point of view of gameplay. Easily destroyed, strongly reacts to physics. May behave unstable in collisions, and due to this, there is a contrast. You can test different situations, combine NPCs among themselves, and such small additions greatly diversify the game. Now, space, it's already in the game, which is a plus. But it's not being used to its full potential. The concept is to add new planets with unique environments. The first is the Sun planet. Its idea is extreme temperature. If this is implemented, you can get heating objects. NPC ignition melting materials. This opens up the possibility of testing the behavior of objects in extreme conditions. The second is a green planet. And here you can focus on unusual effects, for example, toxic environment, altered physics influence on NPCs. Such planets make space more than just a backdrop. They become a full-fledged part of the gameplay. The next concept is the ice biome. And it's interesting precisely because of the mechanics. The first is sliding. Ice changes the behavior of objects. The second is temperature. NPCs can slow down or freeze. The third is interaction with liquids. They can turn into ice. And all of this directly affects the gameplay. So it's not just a new map. It's a new environment for experimentation. And I personally like these biomes the most, because they really change the physics. If you look at all these concepts, you'll notice one thing. They don't overload the game. Instead, they enhance what already exists. These are the updates that usually resonate the most. Now, I'm curious about your opinion. Which concept do you find the most captivating? Please share your thoughts in the comments. If you'd like to see more concept reviews, let me know. Thank you for your time.